Hi guys, Jeff here from TAP. Just wanted to share a quick little video of a job we're doing in the workshop today on an Audi Q7. The problem with this particular Q7, it was losing water, so we had to do pressure tests, but some of the cooling system is very, very hidden in the valley. So it's the V6 turbo diesel with the CZZA motor. And the particular problem is a common one, where this particular coolant valve, it's like a heater tap, but not quite a heater tap, that sits in the valley of the car. You've got 1, 2, 3 outlets, so it's a device that allows the ECU via vacuum to switch where the coolant runs in the car, so it can then alter the way the coolant runs. Where it lives in the particular V in the engine here, quite a bit of the engine has to be disassembled for it, but sits right down here in the valley with the hose coming off and running up here. Quite a bit has to be removed to get to that, including the EGR valve cooler, which is up here. So that EGR valve cooler and the appropriate hoses and the inlets and outlets needs to be removed. Well worth inspecting that for blockages as well for carbon. And also the inlet manifold is the very first thing that needs to come off. That's this device here, and it needs to come off. Again, quite a tedious job to get off, but fiddly, but you've got to get that off to get to this particular area. So once that's all on there, you can barely see inside the valley, but common issues, they leak, and that can be a coolant leak causing coolant loss. Again, while you're at it with EGR valve and coolers, make sure you inspect to make sure there's not a lot of carbon build-up. All of these suffer from carbon build-up and poor flow, airflow, and you might get a fault code to that effect. Cooling systems, for those who did the thermal management Repco masterclass late last year in Australia or just recently in New Zealand, would have been taught that these profile of the cooling system is very different to older style cars. So anywhere between 105 degrees at idle, low load, right down to 85 degrees at high load or high revs. So the cooling system with those valves allows that coolant flow to change to either bring the temperature down under load or to raise the temperature to 105 at idle. So just one of the other quirky jobs, but keep an eye on those EGR valve coolers as well. They are giving some trouble out in the field. Thanks for listening.